And happy May Day! May Day! Happy May Day and happy Saturday. Thanks for popping in to see O.G.I.C on a Saturday night. I hope everybody is doing really, really well. Let's see who's in the room. Let's see. Janice is here. Hi, Janice. And Danielle is in the room. Hello, Danielle. Thanks for coming in to see the old guy tonight. And I'm not sure if Dawn is here or not, but hi, Dawn, if you're here. And hello to my brother Doug and to my brother Bob, if he happens to be watching tonight. But hi, brothers. Okay, well, it is May Day. And anybody there go dance a maypole today? Anybody go dance a maypole? No? Yes? I did not. But there's no maypole real festivities around here. So, yeah, thank you, Janice. It's something different and a kind of a stepping stone into a new style here for the old guy as far as what's going on behind me. No maple. Yeah, well, that's okay. But the first maypole, for those of you that don't know, it's Germanic in origin. A fertility festival that was danced around live trees. And I usually sometime in the spring. Exact time, who knows? I mean, they say May 1st, but it was probably in general vicinity. And in Sweden, let's see, I wrote this down. They celebrate the maypole, but they do it in midsummer celebration. So, okay, so tonight we are having smoked chicken wings, and I've got 5 different sauces to be going with them. So the fabulous Fabelware Fryer, or the fantastic fabulous Fabelware Fryer, is on display tonight. You should see in the corner. No action yet. It's still getting warm. So we're going to just, I think maybe while we're waiting for a few people to come in, and while the fryer's getting warm, let's go over some of the what it is day. So National Day, and there's a bunch of them. Today is National Loyalty Day. So, I guess that means whatever that means to you, whether it's loyalty to a person or to the company you're working for or your country. Whatever. It's National Loyalty Day. Maybe your dog, I guess, would, your loyal dog, right? Let's see. It's now also National Mother Goose Day. So I guess it's a day to, if you got kids, to read your kid a Mother Goose story, I guess, or perhaps just read one. But it's National Mother Goose Day. And like I said, there's a bunch of them today. It is also National Chocolate Parfait Day. And I love chocolate parfaits. They are just, a very tasty dessert and one of my favorites with the whipped cream and everything. So, all right. Oh, it's still warming up, so I'll go through a few more of these. What else is it? It's also National Law Day. What that means exactly, I'm not sure, but it's Law Day. So I don't know exactly what that means. Oh, very nice. Thank you, Mrs. Old Guy. Mrs. Old Guy just walked in with the salad that I'm going to be chowing with these wings, because some of these sauces are going to be pretty hot. So I figure a little bit of cooling veg might help with that. So, what else? What else? National School Principal Day. So if you, by chance, I have a school principal watching, happy day. it's days for you. All right, one more, a couple more, I guess. And this is for those who served and have a silver star. So it is a silver star day, and if you are in uniform, you should wear your. Anyway, I think that's what that meant. Silver Star Service Banner Day. So that's the way I took that, but I might be wrong. Ah, hi, Chumley. I got it right. Chumley the Wonder Dog. You gonna come and say hi? Come here. Come here. I think he might come and see us this time. Come on. Are you gonna come up and see me? Come on. Come on. It's okay. Ah, he was 1 foot up. Come on. Come up and say hi. Come on. There he is. Oh, Chumley the Wonder Dog. Yes. He knows that old guy's in here cooking up some food. And he had to come and say hi. Yes. Yep, see, they're saying hi. They're saying hi, Chumley. Hi, Chumley. Okay, what do you think, huh? I don't have a treat for you. I'm sorry. But thanks for coming up. Thanks for coming up and saying hi. Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, can you get down now? Come on. You can get down. Oh, that's a good boy. Thanks for coming up. Maybe Mommy will get you a treat. We'll see. All right. Whoa. Earthquake as he bumps the table. Yes, he does want a wing, but he can't have a wing. Those, no chicken wings for Chumley. I will feed him just chicken, but I'm not going to feed him these particular wings. So anyway, the light is on the fryer. So I think real quick, let me just go to the big view onto the great fryer cam in action, and I'm going to talk about sauces really quick. Let's see here. Okay. Starting up here, this is the only mild one I've got tonight. It's a mild tomatillo sauce. And let me see here. I got tomatillos, garlic, a little bit of vinegar, some mild chilies, some onion, some cilantro, and a little bit of salt. So I made that up, and then I've got an Asian style, which I made with tamari. There's some green onion in there, some fresh garlic, a little bit of ginger, sesame seed oil, a hot chili paste, red pepper flake, and a little bit of sugar. Did I mention sesame seed oil? I did. Okay. And then over here, this is this is the hot wing sauce, and I made this with some a really inexpensive hot sauce you can find at your local Kroger. It's called Top EMS. It's like I think under $1 for a bottle, and I blended in some chipotle peppers, some honey, and a little bit of butter. And this baby's got some heat to it. I'm telling you, that's the hottest one. And in this bowl, I've got a little bit of my Texas Pit style barbecue sauce that I added ghost pepper to, and it's got a nice little kick. But I don't think it's going to be as hot as this is going to be. So I'll probably go from hot to mild on this. And let's see, what am I missing, if anything? Let's go back to 3 view. Okay, thank you. Well, Danielle, we've got 2 fryers. We've got the perfect Presto fryer that I normally use because there's times when I will fry things that contain potatoes, and potatoes are a real no-no, as you know, for Mrs. O.G.I.C. So I generally reserve the use of that fryer for when I'm doing things that contain potatoes. The rest of the time, we are using the fantastic, fabulous Fabaware fryer. Love this thing. And oh, hello, Ari. Ari, welcome to the room. Thanks for coming in. You haven't missed anything yet, really. I was just going over the sauces that we're doing tonight. So just real quick, I'll recap for you. I've got a mild tomatillo sauce that I made. I've also got a hot, spicy Asian tamari sauce. I've got a pretty hot wing sauce that I made with a hot sauce and some chipotle peppers and a little bit of honey. And I've got my barbecue sauce that has, let's move the phone, that has barbecue sauce that has ghost pepper in it. Okay, so I'm ready to put some wings in the fryer. So let me go to big cam view. I'm going to toss in, I don't know, I can't cook them all at once, and I'm going to test all of these. So let me go with 6 to start. All right, well, let's talk about the wings. And a happy Saturday to you as well, Ari. So the wings, I smoked them in applewood, or with applewood, for about 3 hours. I kept the temperature really low, so they're not really cooked at all. They're just smoked. So when these are done, they're going to end up being the best of both worlds. A smoked wing and a crispy fried wing. They are really good. If you've not tried it this way and you have the ability to smoke, give it a try. No, they were a raw wing, a full wing. I just cut the joints and discarded the tips, kept the first and second joints, and that's what I smoked for, like I said, about 3 hours. Applewood, and man, they smell great. But here's the thing about frying smoked wings in your oil. Every time after you use it, after this, it's going to smell like smoke, smoky oil. It's going to smell that way. It doesn't necessarily make your food that you're frying taste smoky, but it smells smoky, and it's, you may not like it. So if you're going to do it, just keep that in mind, that if you have some fryer oil that you've already used a few times, it would probably be a great time to fry these in it, so that you're not taking fresh oil and then every time you use it, you're going to smell that smoke every time. So just, thought I'd give you a heads up on that. It will smell up your oil. Okay. Oh, they're looking nice. They take, just about as long as they normally do. They're not at all cooked, really. They're still basically raw. And can you hear me okay? Is that fryer too loud? You guys okay with that? Can you hear the fryer? Because, look at that beautiful sight. Look at those wings. Isn't that a beautiful sight? Okay, let's go to 3. So, while they're finishing up, let's do a little bit of history, shall we, on this day? On this day, in 1931, May 1st, the Empire State Building officially opened in New York. How about that? A bit of useless trivia that's not going to ever win you any money. Also, on May 1st in 1962, the very first Kmart opened. And that was in Garden City, Michigan. So let me make sure I'm not... you hear me okay? Okay, no, no, Janice. I learned from watching Val not to mess with anything while you're streaming. So, and that was a lesson learned, I think, for both of us and anybody that streams. Okay, so what else? And this is, I thought was kind of interesting. On this day in 1941, May 1st, the very first of the Navajo code talkers were being recruited into the Marines. So May 1st, 1941. A little bit of interesting trivia. Now, boy, those guys sure screwed with the Japanese. That's for sure. And 1941 on this day, also May 1st, Citizen Kane, the movie Citizen Kane came out, and that was another little bit of trivia. Orson Welles, that was his first movie that he directed, so just kind of a little interesting trivia there. How are the wings looking? Oh, they look so good, but I don't think they're quite done yet, so we're going to give them another few minutes. Let's see here. On this day in 1967, May 1st, Elvis Presley married Priscilla. And I think that was at the Hilton. No, not the Hilton. The Aladdin. The Aladdin Hotel in Las Vegas, 1967. 1982, in Knoxville, Tennessee. Yeah, Knoxville, Tennessee, 1982. May 1st was the opening day of the World's Fair, hosted in Knoxville. Another bit of trivia. Let's see. Oh, it smells so good. I can't tell you how good that smells. What else? How about a bit of fun facts? How about we do a couple of fun facts? Here's one. There is a city named Rome in every single continent on the planet except for Antarctica. So think about that. There's a city named Rome on every single continent except for Antarctica. And I can see why. I mean, there's no cities in Antarctica. So, the inventor of the Pringles chips, his name was Freddie Bauer, and he's buried in a Pringles can. That was his wish when he died, to be cremated and his ashes put into a Pringles can. So, Stoner Kitchen, welcome into the room. We're just frying up our very first batch of wings. You can see the fry cam going up here. And thank you, the Duke of Quaddington. The Duke of Quaddington salutes you, Stoner Kitchen. I'm glad you could come in. And I'll give you also a quick recap of the sauces we got rolling. If you want to look up at the small view in the corner, I've got mild tomatillo sauce. I've got some tamari type Asian sauce. Very yummy. I've got my hot wing sauce with some chipotles. And I've also got my barbecue sauce that has ghost pepper in it. And thank you for Duke of Quaddington. Oh, you know what? Let me stand up here and take a peek. You know, I think this first couple of wings are ready to roll. Let them drain for just a second. And let's see here. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything in chat going on. Not that there's a whole lot of people here chatting, but I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Mango habanero wings. Oh yeah, mango habanero is, I made some jalapeno mango salsa last year, and I was real happy with it. I make salsa every year, but I was real happy with it. But I decided that this next canning season, I'm going to make the habanero ones too, because the habanero mango, it just goes together almost like pancakes and syrup. Kind of, in a hot way. All right, I'm going to shake these out. They're looking good. I'm going to start Mrs. Old Guy off with a couple of wings. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I'll grab a couple of here, and I figured I should try at least 2 wings per sauce to make sure that I'm really getting it a fair try. Let's see. Fun fact. Closest American city to me is Buffalo. And that's where buffalo wings were invented. Whenever I'm there, I go to the restaurant that is the original buffalo. I would love to do that myself, to go to Buffalo and go to that same place. And a little bit of history or trivia for you, back at you, Ari, is my family. A lot of my family is from the upstate New York area. Buffalo, Syracuse, Malone, in that area. In fact, my uncle had a cabin up on the St. Lawrence River, and I went up fishing with him a few times when I was young. So just a little bit of interesting trivia. Makes you well, Stoner. I mean, thank you. I mean, I suppose it could conjure images of the sugar cube era. I understand what you're saying, 150%. So, all right, let's see here. I should get on these wings, I think. Yeah, let's see here. I'm going to switch to one view, and I said I would start from, I think, hottest to mildest, and I'm positive that my regular wing sauce is going to be the hottest. So, I think, you know what? I need to try one of these with just a little salt and pepper. Just a little salt and pepper. And like I said before, this is the best of both worlds. It's the best of smoked meat and a deep fried chicken wing. I mean, you get that crispy skin, but it's smoky flavor, and I can't wait. Here we go. Oh yeah. Smoked over the apple wood like that, it just picks up the flavor like unbelievable. Oh, the train's going by. Can you hear that? Let's see here. Okay, Ari says, very nice. When there isn't a pandemic, I will go to that area of New York. Oh, I see. Oh, do you have friends or family in that area, Ari? Mainly to get all American products that aren't available in Canada. Okay. Limited endeavor. Oh, limited flavor snacks and blah, blah, blah. Okay, sure. I can see that. They usually don't refuse the fun flavors. Oh, release. But I've seen, it's interesting that you had mentioned that they don't release some of the flavors up there. But I see things, at least as far as fast food goes, that is released at some of the places in Canada, but aren't released here in the United States. So I find that kind of interesting. All right. Oh. Mm. Mm. I could eat a plate of them. Mm. Mm. Just plain. Mm. So smoky, so good. All right. I guess I shouldn't mess around and get into this hot sauce. So I'm going to dunk it really well. See that? All right. In we go. Mm. Oh, wow. Mm. And I forgot to mention, pardon me. Wow. Whew. I forgot to mention that I still have some of the boysenberry barbecue sauce that Janice sent us from California. And I think she got that at Knott's Berry at their place there. So I'm going to be trying that with the chicken wing tonight. And thank you again, Janice, for sending me that. And you know what? I think tonight would be an appropriate time to open up this bottle of the boysenberry vinaigrette that Janice sent from California. I might as well, since I'm going to have a little salad with these wings. I might as well open this up and review it while you are here and while Janice is here. Okay, let's see. What am I missing? Anything? Oh, just family. Oh, no family, just shopping. And okay, yeah, that's cool. Stoner, I'm making your mouth water so bad. I'm sorry, Stoner. I'm making my mouth water, if that makes any difference. Nuts needs to sponsor Janice. Yeah, they do. She certainly did a lot of videos there. All right, so I'm going to try some of this boysenberry dressing on this salad. You want? Oh, you already put some on yours. I'm sorry, Mrs. Old Guy. That's kind of, I should have thought of it sooner, but there we go. On the so let me just give it a quick try here, Janice. And for you folks that don't know, like I said, Janice sent me a box of goodies a little while back, and I've been kind of slowly nipping at them, and this was one of the products that she sent me. Mmm. Oh, yeah. Mmm. Mmm. Sweet. Not quite as tangy as I thought it might be, but it's really tasty. That's really good. Thank you, Janice. All right, I'm going to finish this wing. Oh. All right. So this hot sauce, this wing sauce, it's hot, but it's not going to kill you hot. It's just chipotles. And chipotles are just smoked jalapeno. So the hottest they're gonna get is maybe 10,000 Scoville. So it's not too bad. All right. So now I think I'm gonna move on. Let's go and grab this other wing here. And I'm gonna try. Well, no, I said I gotta reverse myself. I do that once in a while. I said I was going to eat 2 wings from each one, so I got to get this second piece. in the hot bit here. Ah, oh, wow. Okay. Mm-hmm. Second bite's getting a little bit hotter. I guess I'm going to crack open one of the beverages. Should we open up this one first?
Sure.
Okay. So, featured beverage tonight. Rocket Fizz Cotton Candy Soda. We're going to give that a try. Ah. And the trusty meat jar. And for those of you that don't know, the meat jar, why it's the meat jar, this is why it's the meat jar. It's the jar you get armored chipped beef in. It's a meat, so it's the meat jar. So that's why the meat jar. All right, let's try some of this cotton candy. There you go, Mrs. O.G.I.C.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Doesn't smell like cotton candy. I don't think it tastes like cotton candy at all. I think if anything it tastes like kind of like a cream soda, sort of. It's very odd. It's not at all. I found out about Rocket Fizz. They've just got some weird flavors, what they interpret as a flavor. I had a peach that was very odd. It didn't taste like any peach I'd ever had. This doesn't taste like any kind of cotton candy I've ever had. It's very weird. It's not bad. It's just really weird. Okay, I'm going to finish this wing. Mmm. Stoner. Mrs. Old Guy would strangle me if I brought a can of pastrami anywhere near this house. We have both watched a lot of videos on people that have done pastrami, and yeah, really, as much as I'd like to, there's no way that'll happen. Not around, at least not around here. Now, if I happen to find some sometime, and I can get away, and find some place out in the woods somewhere, perhaps then I can do a pastrami and try to do it the right way, as you say. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think traditionally they just serve it on some crackers, and geez, I can't remember now. It's been a while since I've watched about pastrami, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that. No, but it was a good idea, and I thank you for the idea. Okay, do I have another? Here you go, Mrs. Old Guy. Take another wing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I'm going to get a couple more started here. Let's go to 3 so you can see what's happening over on the beautiful fry cam side. All right. Well, there's that one, that first one. Very tasty. And if any of you want any of the recipes that I made, any 4 of these sauces, just hit me up at my email, oldguyincolorado@gmail.com. I'd be more than happy to send you, I would be happy to send you the recipe for any of this, including my barbecue sauce. So Your, so there's that. Hit me up out to the email, and I'll send them off. All right. So while that's cooking, let me. You got a bag? This is. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get rid of my bones here. Try to. There we go. And I think we should get into a little more of the fun facts. What do you say? How many times have you told somebody, I'll be there in a jiffy? Or you've heard somebody say that. I'll be there in a jiffy. Anybody? Have to send me some jalapeno cotton candy. Well, that sounds delicious. I'd try some jalapeno cotton candy, Janice. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'd love to try some. So, but I'm sure. Okay, right? Show of hands. Okay. You can't show me your hands. Somebody has used that expression, right? A jiffy. I'll be back in a jiffy. Well, I'm going to just kind of figure that you have, or at least have heard it. And it is an actual measure of time. A jiffy is an actual measure of time. It is about 1/1,000,000th of a second. A jiffy is the time it takes light to travel about 1 centimeter, about an inch. So it takes 1/1,000,000th of a second, which is a jiffy. So there you know. How long is a jiffy? 1/1,000,000th of a second. And in fact, if somebody tells you they'll be there in a jiffy, they're already late. So there you have it. A jiffy. For those of you that did not know, it's a useless trivia. You're not going to make any money from knowing that, but now you do. What else? Another odd little fact here. Not odd, but dice. Yeah. If you look at a single die, its opposite number from like top to bottom is always going to equal 7. So, right? So the 6 underneath is the 1, and so forth. So the opposite side of the die is always going to add to 7. Just a bit of useless trivia. Here's another one. The average American spends 2.5 days a year looking for stuff they lost. Where are my keys? Where are my keys? You spend 15, 20 minutes looking for keys, and you find them in the refrigerator or something and wonder, why the heck did I put them in there? But that's a little interesting fact. 2.5 days. Let's see, Janice. Scientists tend to have a sense of humor when naming things. Well, apparently so. At least in this case. A jiffy. And what else is going on? Let's see. Stoner Kitchen. I have a stoner question. If you hit yourself and it hurts, are you strong or are you weak? Well, Ari, I guess that depends on where you punch yourself and how hard you punch. Those are two important factors. So, I've got to keep that in mind, and I can't really give you an answer. So, but that's a good question. That's a very good question. I like that. Oh, these fries are looking good. Fries, wings. What else is going on? 1931, May 1st. The police and federal agents also were wanting to talk to Al Capone about the murder of a gang, Mike D. Pike Hitler. Mike D. Pike Hitler. And he was just from a rival gang, And apparently there was several shootings and whatnot in the Flatfoots. Wanted to, talk to Capone about it, see what his involvement was. So that happened on May 1st, 1931. And I'm sure you're all familiar, well, maybe not all familiar, but the signal, the Mayday call, right? Mayday, because today is Mayday. So that, call for help. Mayday, Mayday. Does anybody know where that originated and when? I'll give you just a second, and I'll see if I got anything else of interest to go into, and then I'll come back to it. Will I be doing a Cinco de Mayo video? Are you talking a live stream, Ari, or are you just talking about one of my regular videos? Like one of my cooking videos? Is that what you mean? I'm not sure what you're referring to on that. So while we're waiting to hear what the Mayday signal was about and where that came from, if anybody knows, I'm going to give them back here. Let's see here. It is also the Kentucky Derby Day. I don't know if it's this year. I think it is. But it's May 1st is the Kentucky Derby Day. It is National Fitness Day, which I am not particularly fit, but it is National National Fitness Day. Just a posted video, Ari. I think I will. And now that you mention it, and the fact I think I've got just the video in mind, so I'm going to do that. You can look for a video for Cinco de Mayo on Cinco de Mayo. Okay. Let's see here. What else is it today? It's National Scrapbook Day. Okay, so if you have a scrapbook, you should probably add something to it because it is National Scrapbook Day. Do you celebrate that? How could you? I wonder how would you celebrate National Scrapbook Day? That's yes, very good, Janice. That's right. From the French word "médier," so abbreviated into Mayday, which means help. Right, help me. So Mayday, help me. So that's where that originated, and then sometime in the 1920s, I believe. And we're going to give those wings just another minute. We're just going to make sure that they're done. I don't want to eat any raw chicken. It's also National Home Brew Day. And I remember my brothers and Doug, you can call me later and tell me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was you and I think Bob that got that keg or the little crock when you guys tried to make some beer. I remember the capping machine and you guys saving all kinds of bottles and buying caps and so forth. And if I remember correctly, it tasted horrible. But I'll talk to you later. But yeah. So anyway, National Home Brew Day. It's also Join Hands Day. So there you have it. I just join hands with somebody. I want them just a little crispier. I'm going to wait just another second. What have I got here? It's National Bombshell Day. Woo-hoo! And it means exactly that. Some gorgeous, gal that back in the day they were called a bombshell. It is National Bombshell Day, May 1st. How about that? A gorgeous woman, eh? All right. I'm going to call those good. Let them cool down. Get my plate handy here. Mrs. O.G.I.C, see your plate, please, and I will toss on a couple more wings. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, second batch is out, and I'm going to give this Asian tamari sauce a try next. And so let's go to full view here. What have I got? Ari, I used to home brew. It's very difficult because your house needs to be perfect humidity or else the yeast won't do its thing correctly. Yeah, you know, Ari, you could put what I know about making beer on the head of a pin. I really don't know much about it. Very little. I know they use hops in most beer. In some beers they don't. So that's about all I know. Nothing. I don't know nothing about beer. I mean, I can sure drink it, and I know about how to cook with it. That's about it. I've had some success and some failures with it. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Well, you don't. And that's like anything. You're not going to get it right the first time. At least most of the time. Sometimes you get lucky the first time you try it, it works just fine. But when it comes to things like that, it's probably not going to happen good the first time, or even the first few times. I guess I don't know. All right, so I think this might be cooled down enough. I got a second joint into the Asian sauce. It goes. I'm just going to completely cover it. Okay, sweet, sticky. Let's see how hot this one is. Oh wow. The smoky flavor mixed with this Asian sauce is just amazing. I really like the tamari. It has a sweeter flavor than just regular soy. And for those of you that don't know, tamari is soy sauce, but it's just made from soy only. There's no wheat in it, which regular soy sauce has. So tamari is a gluten-free product and really, great for people who, are gluten-free. But I like it just because of the flavor. There is a flavor difference between the two, and I really I prefer the tamari. You used a fair amount of red pepper flake and that chili paste in this. Woo. It's got a nice heat to it, but it's not nearly as hot as the wing one. The wing one was probably twice as hot, but this is a little more flavorful. It's got a bigger flavor profile. So there's a trade-off there. Janice, that's a good question. Do I prefer the flats or the drumettes? I got to think about that for a second. Well, I've never thought about that. I think I like them equally. They both have good parts. Like the ends of the drumettes, they get really crispy and crunchy. And I like the way the meat in between the bones on the flat just kind of falls out, just so, I don't know. I like them both equally, I think. Oh yeah. Absolutely delicious. Mm. Wow. And the way the smokiness comes through on there, it's almost like it was grilled on there. Well, hi Don. I don't know if you've just been, kind of watching in the wings, so to speak. But glad to see you in chat, and welcome. Have you been here the whole time, Ari, or Don? Hope so. I saw your chat with Danielle just before the stream started. So, okay, that was my 2 wings with that one. So, I got 2 more here. Actually, Mrs. Olga, you want another one? You ready for another one?
Sure.
All right. Here's one for Mrs. Olga. You're welcome. And since I was going to have 2 each way, I only had 1 with salt and pepper. So let's do my second one with salt and pepper. Flats. That and making dinner. What are you making, Ari? What's for dinner? Or Dawn, I mean.
Do you need this one for too?
While I'm eating that, let's pop on 3. I'm gonna get a few more wings going. Well, I'm glad I'm making you hungry. It's kind of deliberate. And like I said, if you want any of the recipes for these sauces, all you got to do is hit me up on my old guy in Colorado at Gmail, and I'll jet it on off. So, chops, yum, pork chops. We had pork chops not long ago. It was actually Jaeger Schnitzel, and there's a video that I posted on it. I think it came out today. It was really, really good. It's not authentic Jaeger Schnitzel by any means, but it is a good version, and it's really tasty. So, and for those of you that don't know Jaeger Schnitzel, it's pretty much a pork steak with mushroom gravy. Really good. Oh yeah. Yep, with just salt and pepper. I can easily sit down and eat a plate of those. Ari, I have to admit that I have not, I've never bought wings at a Wild Buffalo Wing. And I've never really heard anything from anybody that has. So I really can't even give you the hearsay from somebody else. So another bite of salad. You try that? But, no? Okay. Okay. We dispose of the last soldiers here. Thank you. They put up a good fight. A very tasty one. Are they pricey, Don? I've never been to one. And where we live now, there's really nothing close by us. I think the closest fast food to us is like 50 miles. So, and it's limited at that. So, Buffalo Wild Wings. There might be one in Grand Junction. I'm not sure. Grand Junction, Colorado. But if there is, I might make it a point to go there and give them a review sometime on one of my out of the kitchens. I might as well. You know, it can't hurt. Okay, I'm gonna get another drink of this here soda. That was okay. Weird, but okay. I also brought myself in a bottle of this Reed's ginger beer. This is the last bottle, I think, of the ones that I reviewed. And I reviewed them because of the reviews that I saw Janice do on her channel. And they were really good. So I appreciate Janice's videos. So, you know, because it's turned me on to a few different things. All right, meat jar and some soda. All right, what else have we got here? It's National Start Seeing Monarchs Day. So I think they're talking about the birds, the monarchs, and it's May 1st. So if they're around your area, I don't know, but it's National Start Seeing Monarchs Day. Woohoo!
Maybe the butterfly.
I'm sorry?
Maybe the butterfly.
Maybe, the monarch butterfly. Thank you, Mrs. O.G.I.C. That's why she is here for me, because sometimes it's just right over, and she's like right here. Sees it eye to eye. And it's like way over here for me. National Seeing Monarch Butterflies Day. There you have it. Okay. Well, and I wouldn't know where to get one, but it is also National Free Comic Book Day. I don't know if anybody that gives away free comic books on May 1st, but I suppose. Let's see here. Don says, I live in Santa Clara, California. And, $1 a piece on those wings, huh? Wow, yeah, that is kind of expensive. You know, 12 wings for $12. You know, you could buy a whole package of wings for about 15 or so. You know, it's going to have maybe 15 wings or 20 wings in it. So, yeah, I don't know if it's a good deal or not. I suppose. I mean, wings aren't cheap. Let's see, monarch butterflies. Oh, they travel up to California. Okay. I remember once, a long time ago, Janice, when I was just a kid, where we lived, it was right in the monarch's travel path that year. And everything, I mean everything, every scrap of ground, every tree and bush and car and whatever was covered with monarch butterflies. It was absolutely beautiful. They were only there for like a day or so, and then they were gone. But I'll never forget it. That was really something else. I think I was about 14 or 15 at the time. I'd never seen anything like it. Never have again. Maybe I never will. See, actual comic book stores do. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, you're right, Janice. There aren't very many comic book stores around. I mean, most of the comics, a lot of comics have gone by the wayside. They just, ever since digital media, that pretty well took care of a lot of things like that, which is sad. It's really sad. What else is it today? It's National Play Outside Day. So I didn't necessarily play outside, But I did spend some time outside today in the last few days. I don't know if these are quite ready. I'm going to give them just another second. We don't want to eat raw chicken. Remember that. So I just came up with a couple of my own national days because, you know, it just seems like you can just come up with it. You know, if it can be, you know, National Seeing Monarch Butterflies Day, it can be National Aardvark Day too. So happy National Aardvark Day and National Backseat Driver Day. I mean, there should be a day to give hats off to all the backseat drivers out there that just make drivers a nervous wreck and probably very angry. So hats off to the backseat drivers of America. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. I thought it would make a good one, but what do I know? I don't know nothing. All right, I can see here if I got any more gobbledygook left to disclose. We did that one. I think I'm pretty well caught up on stuff, which is nice. I didn't want to. I like to write this stuff down and get it out. And I last week I missed a few, so. All right, let's pull these out. Give them a second to drain. Oh, National Naked Gardening Day. Don, you know, you're absolutely right. National Naked Gardening Day. And no matter how many times I've tried, I still can't talk Mrs. Old Guy into doing naked gardening. So, you know, and believe me, no one would want to see me naked. So, I'm probably not going to do it either. A National Chicken Wing Day. You know, Danielle, I don't know if there's a. Okay. All right. Am I doing okay now? Can you guys hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Am I streaming all right? Is this better now? Are you still there? Okay. Let's hope that this helps. Okay. Trying to fix it here, guys. Okay. I don't know if this is going to help. Am I back? Hello there. I'm not sure if you're still there. But I'm going to just kind of hope that you are and continue on. I've got my last batch of wings. So I'm going to give this a try in the barbecue sauce. Okay, Danielle, great. I'm glad you can see me. I don't know what was happening there. Okay. I'm sorry about that. There's something going on with the, I think it's the program that I use to stream with. So, yeah, I don't know if it's my router. It's still doing it. I'm sorry, folks. I wish there was something I could do to fix it. It might just be my internet too. It's not that great. So, however, I have been doing it kind of wireless. So perhaps next week I should not do that and actually hardwire everything in. So, but going on the hopefulness that you're still here, this is my ghost pepper barbecue sauce. Man, this is so good. Oh. Yum. It's got just enough ghost pepper in it, or you get that nice flavor, but it's not enough to where it's really frying your tongue and and you can't taste the next bite or two. So, man, that's good. All right, I'm going to try now one with the drumette. Oh, yes. Oh. Again, the sauce just lends itself to that smoky flavor. It is so good. And Janice, I haven't forgot about your boysenberry barbecue sauce. I'm going to try that on the next one. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's just enough ghost pepper that lets you know it's there. It will build on you. Oh, yeah. Oh. Fresh paper towel. Holy smokes. It does build on you a little bit. Oh, that was good. Okay. Let's see. I'll take this. The flat. And, wow. Janice, we're going to try a bit of this one now. Let's see. Okay, there's the flat. I pulled it apart. Oh, yeah. Oh. Wow. Woo. Yeah, that's really good with that boysenberry on it. That's really tasty. I really like that sauce. In fact, I brought some down to my son the other day. He wanted to try it, so I brought some, put some in a jar and brought it down to him. Don says I should try and recreate the boysenberry sauce. Don, I would love to do that. But the problem is, I'm not in an area that really gets boysenberry, that'll get boysenberries. And to get them, they would be just outrageously expensive. So now, that's not to say that I wouldn't. It's just, under current circumstances, it's doubtful. But if I ever get the opportunity to, I definitely will do that. Okay. Got another part here. Oh. All right. I'm running just a little bit over, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just move right ahead to this mild green tomatillo sauce. And this ought to be a nice change. That is so good. Oh. It's got just a little bit of a vinegar kick, but it is extremely mild and just super fresh and pleasant. Oh, man. That is really good. You like the... Janice says she likes the boysenberry barbecue with chicken and pork. You know, Janice, well, if you remember, the night that I did the deep fried ribs, I tried the boysenberry sauce on those, and you're right. It is delicious on pork. It's good on chicken, too. I agree with that. All right, let's get another bite down. Let's get another bite. Oh, man. If you've never had a tomatillo sauce, I highly recommend you try it. Just like with some chips or something. You don't have to make wings, but if you've never had it, you're missing out. Absolutely delicious. So, as always, folks, I'm looking. Don, that's a Farberware fryer. The fantastic, fabulous Farberware fryer. Bought at my local Wally World, otherwise known as Walmart. But yeah, it's a Farberware fryer. Thank you for asking. So, I think as time goes by, I'm going to be running out of ideas to things to fry up for y'all. So I'm still looking for suggestions from the people that like to watch my channel. So if you have an idea of something that you would like to see Old Guy fry up and eat, let me know. I've had, let's see, Janice Yamanaki gave me 2 great suggestions. I've done them both now. One was the deep fried ribs, and the other one was last week, which was the Korean dogs. And if you weren't here, that's a hot dog that's dipped into a rice batter instead of a rice flour batter instead of a cornmeal batter. So those are really good. And then the Val's grandson, Dallas, suggested I deep fry some Oreos, so I did that. Oh, did you not hear me? Can you not hear me? Okay, yeah, Farberware. Did you not hear me, Don? I'm sorry if you didn't hear me. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay. Wow, that kind of threw me off there. Dallas gave me the idea to, the suggestion to deep fry Oreos, which I did, and we did some other sweets and stuff. And there was another one that Val suggested, the Rocky Mountain oysters, the testicle party. We did that. So I'm always looking for more ideas, things to do and make. If I can do it, if I can make it, I will do it if it's possible. So let me just take a look here. Danielle, deep fried mac and cheese. That's a great idea. Mac and cheese. Deep fry. That's a good idea, Danielle. Thank you. I'll have to probably include them with something else. I don't think that I'd be able to wrap a whole stream around just the um, mac and cheese balls. But Don suggests just corn dogs. Are you suggesting that as a live stream, Don? Because I love corn dogs, and I would be happy to make them. So, let's see. It says corn dogs, calamari. Don, I will do calamari. I'll write it down, and I will maybe make it a multi-snack stream like I did a while back. I had shrimp, and I had poppers and cheese sticks, and I can't remember what else, but I can do that. We can do a mac and cheese. We can do corn dogs, calamari, and if there's something else, you guys can come up with, that's fine. You can always hit me up an email with any suggestions. That would be cool too. Or you can leave a comment on any of my videos as to something that you would maybe like to see me do on my live stream here. I think I'm going to be calling this one good for the night. I appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate you watching me. I appreciate you subscribing to my channel. And I'm going to ask you, take a little bit of time out of your week, take a few minutes, take a couple hours, whatever you can give, and do some volunteer work in your community. Go down to a food bank and help them out there. Go down to a local soup kitchen and see if you can do some help there. Go down to a local senior center. Just do something. Go out and volunteer a little time, even if it's just going down to your elderly neighbor or something 2 doors down and mow their front lawn or something like that. Do a little community service. Help people out. Thanks for watching. I'm going to see you guys next week. Take care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you later.